Good evening, Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this, you're checking in. Perhaps you remember this. It's my massive-ish first aid kit, uh, medical supplies and whatnot. I'll put a link to the video if you don't recall. But I decided that I want to fit more without making another tub. This thing is chock full of goodness. So, I'm going to condense it. Hoo-ha. Something I probably should have done in the first place. My main problem isn't so much this odded in stuff or even that box full of things. It's all these bandages. So, I'm going to bag them because the boxes is what's taking up all this room. And to do that, I got gallon bags. This is going to be great. Oh, the humanity. Anyway, and this is 2.0. And before everything was flush to the lid, now I've got, I say, 2.5 to 3 inches from this whole area here, and over here I can add more stuff to it if I desire, and I probably will. Can't have too much other things like aloe, hydrogen peroxide, things I couldn't really fit in here before. I can now fit in here, so it's good to go. And we may as well show you what I did. Get rid of this. Looks like freaking Christmas and Smithsonian or some shit. Anyway, cotton balls are in their own bag, so they can stay there. These ice packs, I want them in the box still, because if you press one wrong and it busts, you just ruined it unless you're going to use it. Got a light, which has. Okay. Keep that on top, just so you can get to it. Add this trauma pack. I went over this before, but it's got basically odds and ends for teeth, and quick tourniquet you can get to quickly, thermometer or chapstick. Little odds and ends that fit nicely in a box with gloves and whatnot. You can get to that quickly. That's pretty much your first step in any kind of emergency would be that box. In this bag, I've got all your kind of tools of the trade for mending: duct tape, electrical tape, cordage, zip ties, and baby wipes. In this box, which is reasonably toward the top, that box bag, I've got kind of more of a trauma-ish stuff like bleed stop, ace bandages, an emergency blanket, and eye wash. This one is all the medications and whatnot, things that you wouldn't readily need quickly, like your aspirins, your Motrins, your calamine lotion, pills, glucose stuffs, things that if you need it, you don't really need to have automatically. This can stay out of the bag. This is my alcohol. Now, I don't know if you noticed before, but the bottom of this thing was covered in boxes, and now I've got 3 bags in all kinds of space here, which is good to go. And the cool thing about these bags is they're easy to open. If your hands are bloody or covered in poop or pee or, I don't know, some sort of spinal fluid, or you've just delivered a baby, you can still open them relatively easy with these little seals here. Good to go. Anyway, these are all my 4x4s. These are my surgical dressings. And I'm going to label these. I just haven't taken the liberty just yet. And you've got gauze, rolled gauze. And that's all that. And if I am going to label it. So, there you go. And, yeah. That's how you save space. You put shit in bags. Who knew? A quick review on these Sharpie pens. They work very well, but they will get you high as a motherfucker. It's using a well ventilated area. See, I'm stumbling on my words. And they feel very professional. Almost feels kind of like a magazine of a weapon, honestly. It's very, chic. It's very tactical. And if you huff it, you'll stumble on your words and probably act a fool. Yep. So if you're watching this, you're checking in. Stay out of drugs and Sharpies.